Good afternoon all. My name is Prachi Sharma and I have done my masters in zoology. Today I am going to cover my lecture on human digestive system. So what is digestive system? So digestive system is the digestion of all complex food and absorption of nutrient and removal of the waste or the undigested food. So we can see here, as I have drawn the digestive system, you can see the digestive system is consist of mouth and buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum and anus, and other accessory organs like liver, gallbladder, and pancreas. So, we can also say that the alimentary canal is also known as a gastrointestinal tract. So, gastrointestinal tract is divided into two parts, that is, the upper gastrointestinal tract and the lower gastrointestinal tract. So, in upper gastrointestinal tract, what happens? It is further divided into the three parts, and these three parts are mouth and buccal cavity, this portion, the esophagus, this whole canal, and after that we have stomach. So what happens in the mouth or the buccal cavity? There is presence of teeth and the tongue portion. So what happens in the teeth? We have the teeth are embedded into the sockets, and those sockets are called as a thecodont. And what happens, we have the two types of a teeth, that is a diphodont, that is we having a permanent teeth and the temporary teeth. What happens, the permanent teeth that we have now, the temporary teeth are the milk teeth. So the permanent teeth are further divided into the four types, that is incisors, canines, premolars and molars. So what happens, these four teeth, and the dental formula for the human teeth is 2123. After that, after the we engulf the food, after the chewing of food, the food is go through this canal. This canal is esophagus. Now from the esophagus, esophagus have the mucus glands, that they having the mucus gland, and those mucus glands help in the lubrication. Now after that, what we have? We have stomach. As the food reaches to the stomach, the part of the stomach is divided into the four parts. That is the cardia, the fundus, the body, and after that the pyloric. The cardia is present here, the fundus here. So what happens here is a pyloric region that is present, and after the pyloric we have duodenum. From the duodenum, what happens? The next part of the gastrointestinal tract that is started. That is a lower gastrointestinal tract. In the lower gastrointestinal tract, what we have? We have large intestine and the small intestine. So why the large intestine is called as a large intestine? Because it has the larger width. That's why it is called as large intestine. While the smaller intestine having a smaller width, but the size of the canal or the canal is very longer. But because of the width, it is called as a small intestine. So what happened? The food reaches to the small intestine. Here in the small intestine, what happens? The absorption of the important nutrients that will take place, and that occurs with the presence of villi. Now what is villi? Villi are the small these brush like structures, and what they do, they help in the absorption of the nutrients. For absorption of nutrient, that is occur with the help of these villi. Now after the small intestine, the food reaches into the large intestine. What happened here? In the large intestine, we have many millions of billions of microorganisms, or we can say millions of billions of small organisms that are present in the large intestine. And what they do? They help in the digestion, or they help in the digestion or the absorption of important nutrients in the large intestine. So these microorganisms also they stay here in a kind of a symbiotic association. They form the symbiotic association in here, large intestine, and they help in many things. We can say that these microorganisms help in our digestion of food, and they are very important for our immune system as well as in our digestive system. After that, after the large intestine, the food reaches into the rectum. Here what happens, the food is stored for the longer duration. After the storage of a food, the food gets out from the anus, and all the undigested material or the waste product that is get out from this portion of our body, that is anus. At last, I am going to ask you one question. Do you know the dental formula of human buccal cavity? It is 2123. Thank you. I hope that you will like it. Thank you very much.